In this particular scenario here, you see that the Lord brought his talents and gave it to three individuals, right? One took it and invested it and doubled his from 5 to so he now has 10. One took his 2 and invested it, so 2 is 4. Then one took his and he buried it. And so when the master came back, everybody had something to produce because they invested their money, other than the one who buried it because he was fearful that, he would be chastised if he didn't make anything from it, or whatever case may be. He said, you're a hard taskmaster, and I know how you are. And he said, well, if you know, why didn't you at least put it in the bank, something to earn some kind of interest, so that when I came back, I'd have something. So the Lord has entrusted in us resources. And we don't invest these resources. We bury them. And then we complain the rest of our lives about being broke. My job don't pay me enough. I don't earn enough. And I don't look like everybody else. I'm on the bus. I don't have a car. We take what we have, and because we are not taught. I'll be honest with you. When the Bible declares, even though it's talking about the preaching, my people perish for a lack of what? Knowledge. Man, knowledge is power. But if you don't seek it and you don't get it, who's to blame? People talk about, I don't read too well. That's your fault then. Because there's enough methods to learn how to read now if you take the time. But the problem is with learning how to read is it requires work, effort. Well, if you want to remain broke, that don't require no effort. But you just want to sit and complain because things are not working in your favor. That's a problem. You're taking your resources and you're burying them. And so when it comes time to collect, you have nothing other than what you went in with. So let me just explain this. Let me explain this to you. We see our young brothers make it into the NBA and to the NFL and all these places, and they get these $1 million signing bonuses, right? And then later we find out that they broke on the street begging for money or whatever the case may be. Whenever you get that windfall of money, you should never be broke. Amen. But remember what I said, that when you come from nothing, and that's how you've been taught. So then when you get something, you don't know how to handle it. And you go out and you flaunt it because you want to floss. And you want to look good to all your friends, and you bring all your people along with you, and they help you party this money away until it's gone, and then they disappear. And when you broke, you can't get none from them because they wasn't making money. They was living off of you or sponging. Tell them. That's right. So Trevor Lawrence, how many know who Trevor Lawrence is? #1 draft pick, Jacksonville Jaguars, right? Now, this man received $22 million as a signing bonus. Come on. Instead of taking the cash, he put it in Bitcoins or cryptocurrency, okay? A lot of people go, well, I don't know what cryptocurrency, but you should know. I should have known. But because I didn't read, because I wasn't trying to invest in something I didn't understand, I sucked it off as phony money. I'm going to tell you how billionaires stay billionaires. I want y'all to hang with me. So, and even those who are online, because yes, we are live, we are online. Tell it. $22 million this young man got. He bought 3 cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, something called Solana, and I don't remember the other one. I'm going to deal with the Solana. Everybody knows that Bitcoin is worth $60,000 right now. Well, at once upon a time, though, it was worth $345. One coin. If you had $345 and you bought one coin and you held on to that coin, right now you would have $60,000 of wealth. So he got $22 million. And he bought into this cryptocurrency called Solana. It was worth $1 a year ago. Today, it's worth $225. So let's use a hypothetical. But for $22 million, I'm gonna put $1 million on this coin. So Donna, right? For $1, I'm gonna put $1 million on it. That means I got $1 for each one. Today, that coin is worth $225. It took 1 year for him to